Welcome to another MBW Champion Let's Play. We're playing A Link to the Past, and I'm gonna go get this berry from my last bottle here. There we go. And we're in the East Palace, I believe that's what the level's called. And we're gonna finish it up really quick because this level's like is almost done. Oh shit, son! Yeah! I'm gonna come in here because there's a lot of rubies in here that I really want to touch in my pocket. It goes in my pocket and I like to touch it because the rubies so good. They're shiny! That's all I mean. Anyways, I'm trying to remember which ones you have to do, like... Oh! I'm trying to guess, like which one it is, and I was totally wrong on that one. But... Okay, and these red ones right here, you have to hit with the bow and arrow. Whoa! I was not pointing at him right. Alright, so I'm ready to fight the boss. I believe the next thing is the boss. I always stand right here and just shoot him to death with the bow and arrows. Yeah! Damn you. You notice I use these same sprites for the commander on Hero of Dreams, and really, it was a lot easier than I remember. I think when I was little, so I was playing 1992, so that would make me 7. Yeah, I'd probably see why that would be a little bit harder when I was that. I always liked that spinning move and the Link needs to do that on like the new games. Skyward Sword. That's what they need to put in right there. Like every time he gets a level, just do that. So now he just he goes wah wah wah, and then he just puts it in his little thing that's on the back of him. How lame is that? You know? Okay, so give me the Pegasus boots. One of my favorite items, so I can just run everywhere. Heck yeah. Devastating. Devastating. I just noticed something. What did he say right there? He said something about the east of Hylia Lake. Wait, say it again. Oh, okay, yeah, I knew that. So a lot of people ask me, because I made the top 10 items of Legend of Zelda, and a lot of people asked me to make a video about the timeline. And a lot of people are wondering, why haven't I made a video of the timeline? That's because, to be honest, and let's be honest with each other, and don't say that I'm flaming the Legend of Zelda, because I love the Legend of Zelda. There's no other game that's better than this, in my opinion. So don't say I hate it, because I don't like everything about it. But, truthfully, the timeline... Come on, guys. The timeline is basically put together very poorly. They really didn't try in the timeline. Every time they make a Zelda game, I'll tell you exactly what they do, and which is okay with, in my opinion. They always get the game, and or when they start designing a game, the first thing that they do not, and don't tell me that they do not say, hey, what would be a good storyline for The Legend of Zelda? They do not do that. Basically what they do is they go, what gameplay elements can we do on The Legend of Zelda? And basically from there, oh, I can't do it yet. Man, that's the reason why I came over here. See, now I forgot what I was saying. See what you did, tree sawers, guys? But basically, what's in here? Yeah, bomb! Hooray for bombs! Man, yeah, see, I forgot exactly what I was saying. What does this guy do? I remember this guy was supposed to do something. Ah! I've got you. Oh yeah, so they don't make the storyline first. What they do is they make the gameplay first, the gimmicks, how the game is gonna be, and stuff like that. Storyline is the absolute last thing that they do. When they made Wind Waker, that was the problem with Wind Waker. Like, they, decided on the graphics, they decided on how they were going to make the game, they decided that they were going to do the sailing in the sailing in the sea. And then they made the storyline about the whole, flood that happened and stuff like that. You see, when they made these games, they made them where A Link to the Past, like, as you guys know, A Link to the Past storyline, like, the backstory is basically saying that there was a seal that happened where it sealed Ganon, and now he's basically trapped in the dark realm, the golden realm, which was basically the storyline for this game. So Ocarina of Time is the backstory on that. However, what's the problem with their storylines is that they basically were saying, I'm not a good multitasker, as you can tell. Like, I'm trying to think what I'm saying, trying to hurry with that puzzle thing I was doing. But basically, their backstory was Ocarina of Time, and it says in the backstory on A Link to the Past that Ganon had the whole Triforce in the Sacred Realm. However, in the end of Ocarina of Time, he doesn't get the whole Triforce. He only gets the Triforce's power. So already that ruins the storyline of A Link to the Past, because he doesn't have the whole Triforce. Like that was the whole point of Ocarina of Time. Most of the games that come come in between A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time ruin the storyline, like Wind Waker. Wind Waker is basically saying Ganon escaped from the realm and is, doing all that crap and stuff like that. However, that's the whole point of Ocarina of Time. It was supposed to be the backstory of A Link to the Past, but now there's games in between saying Ganon escaped from the Sacred Realm, and so that means. So what happened to the backstory? Now it's no longer a backstory because he escaped. It said that he didn't escape until now, but then it says this otherwise. They literally didn't know, and there's no way that you can connect the timelines together anymore. There's always something to contradict something, and that's what is kind of sucky about it's not opening. About the storyline. Like, as individual games, storylines are fantastic, but if you try to put them together, it just doesn't work. I'm sorry, guys. It just doesn't. Yeah, but there's a lot of contradicting things. So what people were doing, like what the fans were doing, because Nintendo wasn't even trying to put the storylines together until the fans started to complain about it and saying, "Well, what's this? What it doesn't make sense and this and that." And Nintendo went, "Oh shit, you know what? We did make some mistakes on the storyline." And so you could tell that they are trying to correct it on the later games. However, I'm supposed to like. Oh, you got the music. So like they are trying to correct it, but at the same time, there's no way that they can correct it. And so what they did was they actually saw, and are trying to research on the storyline, and they're getting ideas from fans. Like they're literally getting ideas from fans. Like the whole timeline split, that literally wasn't planned, and you can tell it's not planned. Like the whole thing on the Ocarina of Time, where you could say Link has a timeline when he's young, and Link has a timeline when he's older. That was not originally planned in The Legend of Zelda. You can tell by the way that they made it, and also in interviews that they never say that there was a split timeline until they found out that, you know what, it doesn't make sense unless we have a split timeline. So now they put a split timeline in there. So basically, there could be one storyline that has one for Wind Waker, and then one storyline that has, what am I supposed to open this with? Oh, the Big King. And then they have one storyline with the other game, like or basically, so A Link to the Past can still make sense. The only problem is when they keep on coming out with games like they keep on coming out with games like the Twilight Princess, for example. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. And Twilight Princess basically ruins the whole thing from A Link to the Past. It's like a non-going cycle. Like it's just, I think it's hilarious. Oh, sorry, I was getting a text and it kind of messed up my stopwatch. Just want to make sure I'm not out of time. But yeah, I'll have some more, to talk about on that thing. But I'm trying to remember. I don't think there's a key in here. This is like a map, I think. Man, I totally missed both of those. Is there literally nothing in here? Oh. God damn it. Hearts! Yeah. Okay, and, yeah. I'll have some more to talk about on that thing, but, because I like talking about the timeline. I did a lot of research, and I mean a lot of research on the timeline, because I wanted the Hero of Dreams to make sense. Like, when I was making the Hero of Dreams, I was trying to come up with a good timeline. And I actually made sense. Like, I actually did, like, months and months of research, and finally made sense of the storyline. Until Twilight Princess came out, and it ruined it again. But, can't blame that, because my game's not a real, version of The Legend of Zelda. But it, oh well. If you ignore like the little discrepancies and stuff, because again, each Zelda game has them, and you just treat the game as like as a whole, like just the storyline, without each other, then they're really good games. Well, anyways, I'm gonna end this episode right here because we are out of time. And so again, if you like this, please subscribe. I have MBW Champions main channel in the links, and so give me some support. Show me some love, and I'll show some love back. Yeah. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll stop right here. And yeah, see you guys later.